All right, hi Leo, welcome to your reading. It's a little delayed, I will apologize. I have been quite sick this last 2 days. I couldn't do any readings. I'm still not 100%, so I'm going to keep this quite short. Not going to get too into it. The focus period is 1 till 7 May. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Also Leo on the cusp. I'm Crosswatcher. Welcome. I'm Adrian, your psychic tarot reader. And let's get started, okay? Remember, the message is general. Please take it as it resonates. Ooh. Lot of conflict going on here, Leo. Lot of conflict going on here. I can tell normally when the cards do that whole thing. Okay. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we've got existence, which is that magician energy, Mercury energy, ideas, communication. In the recent past here, you've got suppression, which is 10 of Wands, and then you have got the devil energy over here, and you also have intensity. Okay, so I can see that for some of you, Leo, there in the recent past, there might have been quite a lot of challenges that you were dealing with, and I can see that for many of you, maybe before things get better, there was a period where it almost felt like things were coming intensely worse. Some of you may have been dealing with someone that now this is not a word that I like to use because I feel that it's so overly commercialized. But some of you might have been dealing with a bit of a narcissistic energy, a bit of a selfish energy, a bit of a person that might like to throw things on you that they would say it's your fault, it's your mistake, you should take responsibility, that sort of thing. Um, I do say that for some of you, you were ready to grow, but there is a chance. Now, remember, this is general, so please take it as it resonates. But I do see that there's a chance here that for some of you, you were ready to grow, but you might have been dealing with someone that wasn't necessarily ready to grow with you. It's not so much that they didn't want to; they were sort of not ready. You know, and I do feel that you might have been dealing with someone that might have been maybe um, you know throwing some ugly things and some ugly accusations your way over there. And I feel that for many of you, and this is quite hurtful when this happens, but I feel that for some of you, you were in that space where you had to um, be willing to let go of a person, of a connection. This could be a job, it just doesn't have to be romance, but I can see it that some of you, you realize that the way to heal a situation was probably to cut the tie. And I can see that it was really, really challenging. I can see that a lot of you have done quite a lot of healing of the past. And I can really see that it really lifted your spirits in many, many ways, even though it was really, really challenging. All right. In your current space, we have got a lot of changes taking place here. We've got year number 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, luck energy, expansion, all of those type of things. Over here, this is the star energy, Aquarius energy, and then we've got healing over here as well. So this is a space, really, Leo, when you look at this is a space where you are at the moment, things are beginning to shift in your favor, all right? Now, you are going to have to please excuse me. I really, really do apologize from my heart, but I'm going to have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. So there's some changes taking place. I feel that for many of you, it's like you're reaching a higher sense of knowing, a higher sense of being, a higher sense of connection, spiritual ascension, spiritual awakening, going to that next level happening there for many of you. You can be looking forward to a lot of good things happening here for you, Leo. Okay. And there's still continued healing that's taking place, which is really, really beautiful. In the energy that's heading your way, you've got creativity, number 3 there. And creativity is that Empress energy. The Empress is all about abundance, it's about beauty, it's about love, it's about new beginnings. Then you've got the Rebel there, number 4, which is the Aries energy, and friendliness, 2 of Cups. So definitely a space where, going forward, where there is abundance coming about. I feel that for some of you, when you go forward, um, don't try to do things the way that it should be done, in the right sort of way. Follow your heart. Ask yourself, is this right for me? Okay. There's a breaking free of the chains over here, and there could be a really beautiful connection coming about here. Be it just that you make, peace with the past, be it that it's a beautiful love connection. This could be a friendship that actually really sort of solidifies, but there's something beautiful. It could be a contract coming together for many of you as well. Okay. But for those of you that are open to love, it's definitely possible. Some of you may have needed to release a person in the past or a job or something like that in the past in order to make space for the new to come in. Okay, let's clarify. And we're going to start by clarifying this existence energy for you, this magician energy, which is your overall energy. Okay, so we've got judgment, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Chariot energy. All right. So yeah, for many of you, you are realizing there's a space of needing to let certain people go, ideas go. This is a space of receiving for you, and sometimes in life, and this is hard, obviously, but sometimes in life, we've got people around us that are just not ready to receive with us for whatever reason that may be, and sorry, I always say to all of my students, when you start working on yourself and psychic development and self improvement and all those type of things, that unfortunately sometimes there's people that's going to have to be left behind, and it can be very, very hurtful. And I see that for some of you that is the case at the moment. But what I can also tell you is that the release itself, the chance that you are giving yourself, it really takes you forward in a very positive way. So I can see that it's difficult for some of you, but I can also see that the release serves a very beneficial point. And of course, as I always like to remind you, a release doesn't have to be this horrible, disgusting sort of thing. It can be done in an amicable way that honors the highest good of all. And if you don't know how to do that at the moment, then you might want to open yourself to the universe and ask it how to help you with that. In the recent past, we have got the Six of Swords, the Devil, and there's the Emperor energy again, and the Devil energy again in actual fact as well. Um, so this is a space of release again there in the recent past. Some of you, it's almost like you were being held back by a certain person, by a certain energy. Um, you know, so you could have been held back there. But also, some of you, there are certain things that you didn't want to face, and now I feel that you are ready to face those things. Okay. Let's see in your current space. Let's see in your current space. So we've got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of um, Pentacles. So there's changes taking place. There's healing that's still happening. And you want to be very careful to not fall into a space of like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing well enough. And, I'm doing so bad and I'm not doing well enough. And, be very careful of falling into that space of almost judging yourself very, very harshly, because there's a change that's taking place here at the moment. You're in the process of changing, you're not 100% there yet. Okay, and then for your outcome, we have got the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is one of those cards that people sort of misunderstand a little bit. This is about learning, it's about becoming, it's about molding. So yeah, it's about conflict and things like that. But it's sort of like how we within ourselves, you know, become the different version of ourselves. It's about our inner demons that we fight basically. And I can see there's some healing taking place over there for you as well. Again, the message is coming through very, very strongly. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, so that's what I got for you at the moment, Leo. Next time I'll do a much more detailed reading for you, but I just didn't want to leave you with nothing. I didn't want to leave you hanging. I hope this serves you in positive ways, and I'll see you next time.